And as you start to settle in, listen for your breath.
Hey everyone, how are you? I'm Heather. Thanks for joining me for practice today. Let's get started in child's pose. Onto your mat. Take your knees wide. You can let your big toes touch behind you. Extend your hands forward.
You can rest your forehead on your mat or on a prop. And as you start to settle in, listen for your breath. As you take a deep breath in and a long breath out, can you listen to your breath? Can you hear your breath? Let your shoulders soften here. Notice if you're clenching your jaw. Notice if you are listening to your thinking mind. It's an intentional choice to come back and listen to your breath, listen for your breath. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. And extend your hands forward, tuck your toes under, and come on into your downward facing dog. So if you want to take more time in child's pose, now or at any point during this practice, do that. Take time in child's pose. Listen. Listen for your breath. Listen to your body. Listen to your heart and your spirit. Take a big inhale and a long exhale. On your inhale, come on forward to your high push-up. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. You might adjust your hands a little bit. Spread your fingers wide. Knees can be lifted here, or you can bring them down for a little more support. Take a big breath in. Exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Here in your downward dog, big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, come forward to your high push-up. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high push-up, high plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, come forward to your high push-up. Pause here. Shift the weight of your body into your left foot and your hands and lift your right foot off your mat. It doesn't have to be high. If you want to bring your left knee down, you can. And then lightly bring that right foot back down and lift your left foot. Feel the shift in your foundation. Notice if you stop listening to your breath. Bring your left foot back down. Take a big inhale. Exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then from here, walk your hands back towards your feet. Feet together or apart. But set your feet and rise to stand. Come all the way up. Reach your hands up. You can look up. Big inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Pause just for a moment. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Check in. Listen. Right, this practice, so much of this practice is, yes, movement, but about getting quiet. So we can listen, be better listeners for ourselves and for others. Inhale, sweep your hands up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Find your halfway lift. Inhale. Bring your hands to your mat and walk yourself out to your high push-up, high plank. Take a breath in here. Forward and halfway down, low push-up, chaturanga. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. Upward dog. Big breath in. Maybe work with a cobra or a low cobra. Take an extra breath in here. Exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a breath in. And a breath out. And take a breath in. And a breath out. Take another deep inhale here. Exhale, lightly step or jump to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, high push-up to low push-up, exhale. Forward and down, upward dog, big breath in, still moving forward. Lead with your heart, exhale, back to your downward facing dog. So a couple of breaths here, one breath at a time. You can set your gaze or close your eyes. You can be in downward dog or child's pose, but be in your body. Give yourself the opportunity to listen to your body, to your heart, to your spirit. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, high push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, a big breath in, downward dog, breath out. All right, so I was talking during that last downward dog. I'm not going to talk right now. Listen for yourself. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, put a big bend in your knees. Lift your heart, lift your hands. Hands can be at your heart or your hips or come alongside you. Feet together or apart. Sit down, sit back, lift up, take a big inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, high push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Virabhadrasana, back foot spins flat. Come on up. Set your feet, set your gaze. Hands high or at your heart, your hips are alongside you. Feel your 2 feet on your mat. Listen to your breath here. So an even, balanced, intentional breath. And take one more big inhale. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Come on up. Be generous with the space between your feet. Be generous with your breath and with listening. If there's stuff going on in your thinking mind, distraction, plans or worries, or even that negative self-talk, make an intentional choice to listen to your breath. Feel how strong your breath is. Hear that. Listen to your heart, your spirit, how strong you are. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale and a long exhale. Take one more deep breath in here. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit down, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Step up, rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps, warrior one. Come on up, reach up. Exhale, hands come back down. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps again. Warrior one, rise up. Left side, open out to your warrior two.
So your left foot is forward. Did you catch that? We're on our left side. Were you listening? What were you listening to? Happens all the time, right? We expect someone to say something, and then we're not listening. We're not listening to what they're actually saying. Or we're already thinking about our response. Soften your shoulders, soften your fingers, even as you extend out through your hands and your fingers. And you can always work with your hands at your heart if that works better. Deep bend in your left knee. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Your right hand can come to your back leg or across your low back. Maybe it finds the top of your left thigh. Take a big inhale. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Left elbow, left thigh. Right arm reaches up for the sky. Right hand high. Find a place for your gaze. It can be straight out or down or even up at that top hand. Check in with your breath. Listen. Listen to my dog coming down the stairs. Take a breath in and a breath out. Take your top arm, wrap it around behind your back and come into your half bind or your full bind here. Lifting your chest, lifting your heart. Creating a space where you can listen to your heart. Right? This practice, this time for you. Right? That's part of it, listening. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Reach your top arm up if it's not there already. Slide your bottom hand down inside your front foot. And from here, step your left foot back for your side plank, Vastisthasana. So if your transition doesn't go quite like that, that's okay. You can bring both hands down. You can drop the bottom knee down. Draw your belly in and up. Press out through your heels. Reach your top arm high. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Right hand comes down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Now step your right foot forward. Warrior one. Step up. Rise up. And open out to your warrior two. Check in here. 2 feet on your mat. Extending out through your arms, through your fingers. Or work with your hands at your heart. Our thinking minds. Sometimes our thinking minds definitely get in the way of what we're doing, but the beauty of the thinking mind too is that we can choose. We can choose what we want to listen to. Right here, right now, make that choice for yourself. Right now you are making that choice for yourself. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Back hand to your back leg, right, your low back, or all the way around to the top of your right thigh. Take a deep breath in. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Right elbow to your right thigh, and your left hand reaches high. Keep that bend in your front knee. Soften your toes. Press through the baby toe side of your back foot and feel if you can create some length in your back leg. And what you might hear, I'm really not hearing it, but if you're listening to your body, it's the same. You're feeling sensation. Match that sensation with your breath. Take your top arm, wrap it around behind your back, coming into your half bind, or working with your full bind. Notice if you start to struggle. Listen to your body. What does your body need? What does your heart, your spirit need? What do you need right now? Hopefully, you're creating something right now that gives you what you need. Take a long breath in, and a long breath out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Here, reach your top arm back up, straight up. Slide your right hand down to your mat, inside your right foot, and then step your right foot back for your side plank Vastisthasana. So it might take a little adjusting. Maybe the transition isn't as fluid as you like. That's okay. Your breath is fluid. Listen for that. Press out through your heels, draw your low belly in and up. Reach up, lift up, lengthen, big inhale. Left hand comes to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Nice work, everyone. Back to your downward facing dog or your child's pose. Take a big breath in. Then a long breath out. Take one more big inhale here. And as you exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to stand. Rise up and reach up, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. And then bring your knees down to your mat. Come on up and set up for a camel, Ustrasana. Knees back, hips width distance apart. You can put a block between your legs. You can pad your knees. Hands can come to your hips. Hands at your low back. You can have your toenails on your mat or tuck your toes under. Squeeze your elbows in, squeeze your shoulder blades in. Start to drop back, but lift up and then drop back. Now if you want to reach back for your heels, you can. This is where with toes tucked under, your heels might be a little more accessible. Lifting up, breathing in, breathing up. If you want to keep looking up, you can. If it works, you can drop your head back. Mindful of your neck. And then take a big inhale. Gently start to come back up. Come to your tabletop, your hands and knees. A couple of cat-cows here. Inhaling, lifting your gaze and your tailbone. Exhaling and rounding your spine. Listen for your breath. Listen to your body. And then when you're ready, come to a neutral spine. Cross your ankles, sit back over your heels, lie down on your back, and set up for a bridge or wheel. Come flat on your back, set your feet. As you inhale, rise up, lift your hips, lift your chest. Take your time. And take one more big inhale. And then gently come on down, come onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together, drop your knees to the side, Supta Baddha Konasana. Big inhale. Long exhale. Draw your knees into your chest. Come on into your happy baby. You can grab your feet or the backs of your thighs. Maybe a little bit of movement. Bring your knees back into your chest. Set your left foot flat on your mat. Take your right foot across your left thigh for your half pigeon variation, your sleeping pigeon. You can stay here. You can lift that left leg and draw the left knee in. At the same time, feel that right knee just gently moving away from you. So you can even use your right hand as a self-assist to create that. And then just notice, are you paying more attention to your breath? Are you listening more for your breath? Or does the quiet, does the silence make you a little uncomfortable, uncertain? we fill our waking hours. We fill our waking hours with all kinds of stuff, with a lot of noise and a lot of stimuli. And all of that prevents us from being able to listen. Gently release your legs, your hands, give your knees a squeeze, and then set it up on the other side. Your right foot flat, your left foot comes across your right thigh. Stay here or grab the back of that right thigh or the front of the right shin, draw in. Our practice gives us a space to listen and helps us cultivate the ability to listen. And so, yeah, you can start by listening to me, listening to an instructor, really paying attention. You can also start by listening to your breath, listening to your heartbeat, listening, feeling those physical sensations in your body. And then as you get deeper, the ability, the space to listen to your heart and your spirit. Release your feet, your hands, your legs, draw your knees into your chest. Then drop your knees over to your right for your twist. And all of that, I think, helps us to be more content, more at ease, helps us to be better listeners to others, helps us to better connect with others. Come through center, take your knees, your twist to the other side. And then back to center. Any last poses or adjustments that feel right. And then set up your Shavasana. So just a few moments here in Shavasana. Whatever variation works for your legs, whether it's legs out or feet flat, knees together, maybe legs up. These last few moments, maybe before you move into your day, and yeah, there isn't a lot of space or silence. So a few moments of space, of quiet, where you can get curious and listen. And take a deep breath in. Then a long breath out.
Wiggle your fingers and toes. You can let your head roll gently side to side. Draw your knees to your chest. And roll to one side. A little pause. Take your time. Then make your way to seated. Hands to your heart. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Draw your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me for this practice. Please like the video, leave your comments. If you want to see more of this, if you want more practices, let me know what you're looking for, but also subscribe to my channel so we can keep giving this to you. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Listen. I'll see you on your mat.